If spending the majority of your time learning what the metaverse actually is and how you can invest in it, you may miss out on the investment opportunity of a lifetime. Think of the amount of money you missed out on by not investing in the dot-com boom or investing in Amazon, Facebook, or Netflix. Well, if you're so sour about that, now is your time to redeem yourself and buy that Lambo that you've been dreaming about. What if I told you that within the next few years, you will have a new set of virtual family members that you'll never meet? The real life matrix may be here sooner than you thought. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Crypto Castle, where we bridge the gap between the universe and the metaverse. So when all your friends are balling out of control in both verses, you can stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and comment below, let YouTube know that you don't want to be left behind. Now in this video, we'll be taking a closer look at what the metaverse actually is. We'll also take a look at how you can earn money from the metaverse and how long it'll take for it to become a reality. Spoiler alert, you might have a separate family in the metaverse in the next few years. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The internet completely dominates all of our lives in 2022. It's a place for people who work, learn, teach, socialize, and so much more. What's even more amazing is that in prehistoric times, just a little over 2 decades ago, this wasn't the case. When the internet first came out, there wasn't even a visual representation of it. Eventually, the web evolved into static web pages. After that, the web turned into what we know today, a stream of constantly updated content that is suggested based off trends and our search history, all interconnected in each other, mainly in the form of cat videos though. This is known as Web 2.0. The internet is about to transform once again. The metaverse is also simply referred to as Web 3.0 in some crypto circles. And while there are some small differences, it's widely assumed that the Web 3.0 and the metaverse are about the same thing. It's just one has a cooler name than the other, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg. Decentraland is one of the earliest forms of the metaverse we have available to us right now. It actually exists and you can use it right now. It's sort of like a 3D recreation of the world we live in, and everyone has their own avatar, and more importantly, their own assets. Think of The Sims mixed with Club Penguin, but on steroids. Everything in Decentraland is powered by cryptocurrencies and NFTs. There are a limited number of plots you can buy in this world that work similarly to real estate in the real world. Plots themselves are NFTs, and they can be bought through the Mana cryptocurrency, which is the currency in the Decentraland metaverse. This means you can easily buy a plot, sell it for a higher price, and earn a profit. If you want to add more value to your plot, you can build stuff on it like a house, a club, an event venue, or even a billboard for advertising. If you go the billboard route, for example, you can even rent out the advertising space on your piece of land to major brands and actually earn income in the metaverse. If you are entrepreneurial minded, you could even become a real estate agent in the metaverse or a metastate agent and capitalize on the amount of buyers, both corporate and businesses, that will be flooding into the space. Houses in these 3D metaverses are also places that you can actually live in with a VR headset. They can be a place for you to hold parties with your friends, relax, play games, and so much more. As in the real world, the more luxurious and premium a house is, the more value it's going to have. Similarly, if you own a concert hall or any other kind of event venue in the metaverse, you could also rent it out to performers so that they can hold virtual concerts there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would anyone want to attend a virtual concert, right? Well, here's the thing. Virtual concerts have been around for a while. Fortnite, one of the most popular games in the world, has used virtual concerts before, and guess what? They have been highly successful, and they're usually some of the busiest days in Fortnite. Celebrities like Marshmello, Travis Scott, and Ariana Grande have held virtual concerts on Fortnite, but those have been free. When the metaverse becomes more popular, celebrities will be able to charge people to go to their concerts. Another great thing about these virtual concerts is that you don't have to smell anyone there. Snoop Dogg has done this before. He has held a virtual metaverse concert where he charged each attendee $10 for a ticket, and it was a massive success. Now, if these people were to hold a concert in the metaverse and you happen to have a space for them to do so, you could potentially earn a whole lot of money by renting out your space. To find out more about why metaverse assets have value, continue watching the video. And if you like learning about the metaverse and the various opportunities in it for you, make sure to subscribe and smash the like button. There will eventually come a time where the traditional web as we know it today is going to be completely replaced by the metaverse. Instead of going to Facebook to catch up with your friends and family, you'll be going to Facebook's version of the metaverse on VR to check out their spaces. On top of that, instead of tweeting people on your phone, you'll be having discussions with people on Twitter's version of the metaverse. Twitter has already come up with a Spaces feature where people can discuss topics with each other, and it could just be the beginning of their transition to the metaverse. The plus side of this is that internet trolls can now hide behind an avatar instead of their phone when they're talking smack. Amusing, I know. However, it's not the big tech companies like Facebook, Twitter, Microsoft, or Google that are going to be leading the change to the metaverse. It's the whole crypto world. You see, before Mark Zuckerberg was remotely programmed by reptilians to make his huge meta announcement, the crypto world had already dipped its toes into the metaverse. Crypto enthusiasts have a widely different concept of the metaverse when it comes to how it's going to be governed. Instead of being controlled by big companies, the idea of the metaverse is to be completely decentralized, meaning that no one person owns it, like a bank or a company, but a committee of people where they can make their own decisions. Because all these companies have our best interests at heart, am I right? This would have normally made Mark Zuckerberg pretty upset, but unfortunately, he hasn't been programmed to feel that emotion yet. On top of that, NFTs will be the main fuel of the metaverse, which is one of the reasons why it might be such a massive investment potential. These assets are going to be an integral part of the metaverse. Keep watching to learn how anyone can earn money by owning them. Simply investing in a plot of land on a popular metaverse platform and leaving it as is can be a great investment as well. Why? Well, it's because there's a set limit to the number of plots that are available to you via the platform. The scarcity is what gives them their value. If you manage to buy a plot of land for cheap early on when a game or platform isn't too popular, and it does end up getting popular, you can just imagine how much more valuable it's going to get as more and more people buy land in that world. Who knows, you might just end up being neighbors with your celebrity crush. One man can dream. But it's not just the land that's going to have some sort of value in the metaverse, it's everything. In the real world, everything has value. The shirt you wear, the car you drive, the computer you use, or anything else like that. In the metaverse, the clothing that your avatar wears will have some sort of value since it's going to be an NFT too. You could even resell your clothing to other users. On top of that, there are already major brands that are actually selling clothing in the metaverse right now, such as Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and other brands as well. Some brands have even set up actual virtual retail stores in decentralized fashion district. You could potentially even open up your own fashion district or store in the metaverse. There you could sell your latest designs and become an entire brand to rival Kanye West's Donda line. But the downside is, you might have to sit virtually through his rants, which might be worse than in person. There are so many business opportunities in the metaverse, and this is just one of them. Video idea. I might actually create another video about the various opportunities to make moolah in the metaverse. Stay tuned. But it's not just going to be games. As we mentioned, the metaverse is going to incorporate almost every element of the internet within it. There isn't a specific timeline on when the metaverse is going to become a reality, and even experts can't really agree on what the metaverse actually is or what it's actually going to look like. But to summarize, it's going to be the next phase of the internet. It's going to be more immersive than ever before. And it's going to earn a lot of people a lot of mansions and Lambos, even virtually, using the right strategies. Now that's a wrap for this video. Do you think the metaverse is going to be as big as it's hyped up to be? Or is it just going to be another fad that eventually passes? Let us know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the